Hey, what's up, everybody? It's White Shadow, or in this case, Shadow 2909. On my way to my very first ever competitive tournament. Shout out to UGH for giving me the opportunity. And I'll say this much, it was a blast. It was fantastic. And as you can see, I'm on the road. It was very early in the morning, might I also add. Very early in the morning. Winter really didn't start yet, but the cold was there. Okay, the cold was there, but I was thugging it out because, hey, I was excited to go mash some buttons with other people who like mashing buttons on the same game that I like to play, okay? So it didn't matter too much to me, and yeah.
So we've made it, Hasibilo Mall. I'm still trying to figure out where the hotel is because I've never been here. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of walking. A whole lot of walking and a whole lot of asking around. Looks nice though. I mean, it is still early morning. Not a lot of businesses are open around this time. So yeah, let's get to it. I was just people watching, kind of, I guess. People watching, a little bit of perambulating in APJ because I've never been here before in my 25 years of life. Ooh, shocker! How've you not been there in 25 years? Because I don't care, that's one. And two, I never saw the point of it. I've been to Riverwalk a couple of times, you know? So I'm like, okay, what significance would it be for me to go to APJ, you know? But I saw it, it looks nice. I can definitely tell it has its own demographic, and that's okay. That's okay, you know, that's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up to the location. And need I also add, I am way earlier than, well, first of all, these motherfuckers, and then second of all, bro, not a single establishment is open yet. Which, I mean, I guess it is a Saturday, that's one. And two, it is quite early in the morning, you know? I don't even think I've pulled up to a sneaky link this early, which should tell you how dedicated I am to this. Although I will, oh great, now it's time issue. Although I will say it would be poetically ironic for me to be the first one to pull up before everyone else and be, well, the first one to get kicked off after everyone just got done whooping my ass. But yeah, let's make sure to not go to the fucking losers bracket and put in some work, you know. So right, there's the location. I'm looking at it right now, which is funny because I was just there because my dumbass was lost. Got some proper directions, and yeah, let's see what they got in store. So I'm in the hotel lobby, I guess. I just came back from reception. I don't know how she doesn't know that there's a tournament going on, but it's whatever. And I will say the interior is nice. It looks splendid. Hold on a second. It looks splendid. So yeah, let her put in some calls and see where we'll go from there. Okay, everything is still all being set up. We're close to starting. One PC/station has been set up, and that's what we're practicing on right now. We're playing casuals. And let me tell you, but another thing, hold on, let me go and show you.
So as you can see here, the Tekken players I have in there, they're casual sets. And as a Mortal Kombatant myself, just looking at the gameplay, the technicality behind the decisions that they're making, I'm just like, yeah, I personally wouldn't have survived this. I'm telling you right now, it is so bad, okay? It is so bad. Slight foreshadowing, there was one guy who was supposed to play Tekken, but he ran over to the MK side, and we were playing Mortal Kombat 11. Pretty divisive game, you know, with the mechanics and the playstyle and whatnot. Not as divisive as MK1, but divisive nonetheless. But you know, they're playing, and I don't know if you could like hear you know, me like laughing and like talking to like the players in the background. But yeah, he's clearly getting his ass whooped. But again, you know, it's GG's from all sides, and yeah, everything was still being set up, and we haven't officially started yet. We were gonna start in like an hour or so later, which I mean, it's fine. It makes sense. So yeah. Okay, so right now it's the registration process. It's a full house. I click on this side, MK is on that side, and we have FC on that side. We're still waiting to get registered, and it's gonna go crazy. That's all I can say. Damn, already got a knockout. Everyone's warming up, casuals, registration still going on, and everything. Look at this, full house. And this is just the Tekken side. Well, some of them anyway. Okay, those extended matches. Yep, FC's all the way, yeah. Those guys with the big TVs, that's FC. And of course, they're the favorites. Of course, they're the ones with the big screen. But it's fine. It's fine. We still got equipment with a high refresh rate and all that. The imaging looks crispy as fuck. And I'm assuming, we'll find out in a second. As you can see, there's a projector right here. I'm pretty sure that we're going to air the finals for each game on that projector. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Alright, the fixtures just came out. There I am right there. First game against Player 09 MK11, and then I'll be going again on match 5 against Black Ghost. Interesting. And then let's see. Oh, on PC, I don't show up on that one. I mean, it's cool. All right, 2 games each. Let's get it. So as you can see, everyone's warming up. I just got playing a few games, and let me tell you, there are some demons in here. Absolute demons. The Tekken 8, what should we call it? Results. Yeah, that's the bracket right there for Tekken. I don't know if they'll show ours in a bit, but yeah, that's that as far as that goes. Tekken motherfuckers all the way that side. You can see everyone's playing, everyone's gassed. You got the Red Bull niggas taking photos of their products. Red Bull everywhere. I just finished my can. That's the one over there. The regular one, not the zero sugar one. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, the audio is coming from that one, by the way. He's labbing his combos. As he should. As he freaking should. I should really lab my timing on my KPs. But it's fine, it's fine. So right here is, I think, probably my second match, if I'm not mistaken. I did win against player 09 MK, if that's his name, if I remember correctly. And I think here I'm fighting against either Black Ghost or it be him, because I remember there were only 2 Sub-Zeros that I fought, and only one of them was a real problem, right? GG's to both of them. I do want my salty run back with it be him. Slight foreshadowing, you'll see it in a bit, but yeah. So there's the set. I'm playing against Cabal. Fun fact, the entire time that I took practicing back at home, you know, labbing combos, practicing my footsies and whatnot, I was not using the variation that I'm using in the tournament, because again, I wasn't using the tournament variations because I'm a dumbass. So there was one move I was familiar with, which is the freaking, you know, hook grab from the air, and that was kind of like my crutch. But besides that, yeah, I was doing fairly okay. Against the Sub-Zero, and it was fine. I was pretty cool. I was pretty calm about it, you know. And it was fun. It was fun. I'll say that much. It was fun. The ending is crazy though. I'm not gonna lie, and I will be very honest with myself. I think this was the beginning of the end because of how cocky I got with how the game ended. Let me just skip forward to show you what happened.
Wait. No. That's this. Wow. Wait, what? What? No. So it's no. Did he just? No.
I just played my set, won a clean 3-0. I was on this station right here. As you can see, the boys are playing. I don't know how it's going, but yeah, I won a clean 3-0. Still yet to see some more formidable opponents and all that. The second motherfuckers are having a blast that side. The FC niggas are right there. The fixtures are right there. Yeah, these guys are going to be the reason why we're going to be here all day. I'm telling you right now, they're going to be the reason why we're here all day. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's cool, you know? But yeah. Look at this. Phenomenal gameplay. It's the only station with sound, unfortunately. Again, I was playing here, and it's quiet. I forgot my headset. I could have, put it in my controller, but it's fine. Oh, they're done. Literally within the blink of an eye. Within the blink of an eye. Niggas are not here to play, boy. All right. What time is it? The time reads 10 past. No, not 10 past. 19 past. 19 past 12. Past 1. Jesus fucking Christ. Judging by how discombobulated I'm sounding right now, yeah. There's a lot going on, okay? That's all I'll say. There's a lot going on. I won a set and then I lost a set. They're still calculating the points and all that stuff. So I don't know. Maybe. I haven't eaten ever since I got here. And I really wish I took my hat out, but I haven't eaten since I've got here. So I'm gonna go into Airport Junction, try and find something to eat, something to drink, get some strength in, you know what I'm saying? Cause bro, ish, all I can say is Bannabate. That's all I can say, literally. Bannabate, bro. Bannabate, bro. And for my first tournament, it's really fun. It's really fun. I got to meet Leo, the champion for the last FC tournament. The guy who won 5,000 for literally mashing buttons. Bro. Yeah, I got to meet him. Really cool guy. Really, really cool guy. Going around asking us MK players like, who do you play? Why do you play them? Right? And he said his justification, and this is something that I do stand on myself, right? His justification for asking was, in FC, like, it's so scripted. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many teams that are so good at a time, right? Madrid, France, I don't know, fucking Barcelona, Man City type shit, right? And it's like they're picked because they're good at what they do, which is kind of the whole point of competitive play, right? Pick the most efficient thing that'll get you points and get you to win. But there's no variety, whereas with MK11, and I wasn't expecting this myself, there's a lot of variety. There's a lot of variety. I'm the only Cabal player. There's a Jax player in there. There's a Jade player. Oh my god. There's a Jade player. 1 or 2 Scorpions, 1 or 2 Sub-Zeros. There's a Night Wolf. There's so much variety. And that's what makes it interesting, both from like a spectator standpoint and a player standpoint, because it's like
you like none of us get bored from either playing or watching the matches. Because we have to adapt changes from match to match and player to player. Hold on, let me come to a stop right here. The adaptation changes from player to player, match to match. It keeps us on our toes rather than the whole thing getting redundant and mundane in some extreme cases. You know, the viewers get to watch different characters and all that stuff, how they fight, the play style, and everything. And it's a sight to be seen. So yeah, I just arrived. I'm gonna go in and see what I can do.
Now, I will be honest with you, I completely forgot where this is. I can't even like remember the directions that I went to. Like I was running on autopilot, okay, but I made it into the supermarket. Found the deli section and was like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna get something safe, you know what I mean? Something safe to get me going, get a drink or two, and go back.
As you can see, motherfuckers is playing. I don't know if they're playing a set or it's casuals. That's a set right there. Hold on. Let me zoom in. That's a set right there. We got some demons, bro. Demons. There's the bracket right here. I played. As you can see, I got whooped 2-0. I'll be playing again. Hopefully with my redemption arc. Hopefully, okay? I'm in loser side, you know. And yeah, we'll pray for the best, man. We'll pray for the best. I just ate. There's everyone. Oh, and that's the guy I lost to right here. This nigga right here, demon. Absolute fucking demon. The nigga he's playing with though, him? His Liu Kang is crazy. Hold on, let me zoom in. Look at this shit, bro. Boom. Oh. Plus on block? That's plus on block? Hold on. Ooh. Bam. Damn. There's my drink right there. You know what I mean? I will say, this has been a really, really fun experience. I'm enjoying myself. You know, it's all vibes. No animosity. It's all GG's. And yeah. Stay tuned for more updates.
Yeah, so here I'm playing against I think it's Lam. Yeah, I was playing against Lam. GG's to him. Really, really good player. He's really technical. He's really good. And you know, I'll get my run back soon enough. But yeah. Again, remember what I said last time? Yeah, so here, and I think on another match, I'll show in a second, I was playing a bit too defensively, right? I couldn't even like stick a poke out for the sake of sticking a poke out because I was too in my head trying to get a hit confirm instead of just literally just opening up the opponent or trying to condition them, you know? But hey, it happens. Again, you know, it was my first time playing competitively or, you know, in a more competitive sense. So I put myself under a lot of pressure and unfortunately I folded. I think this was my first loss, if not my second. No, this was probably yeah. And then I went on to play my last match, my last chance at redemption, and well, you'll see how that went. So here I was playing against a Scorpion, and it beat him. This was unironically my last match in the entire tourney. I lost in losers brackets, didn't even make it to losers finals, which I won't lie, I am kind of salty about. But again, you know, looking back at the clips, I'm like, oh, this is where I messed up, and that's where I know where to improve on. It's a shame, but also a blessing that the next tournament it'll be MKX instead of 11. But at least now, you know, I have some knowledge of like the matchups and all this other stuff. And again, GG's to it be him. I still want my salty run back, and I'm definitely gonna get some games off of him. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, and that's gonna be all from me. The video was long as it is. I could put in,
you know, the last game, isn't like the final game, you know, winners finals. It's 11 minutes long, and you've made it this far. Thank you, appreciate it. And you know, in case you're wondering who it was Lam versus Shadow Biscuit. A lot of shadows in the Mortal Kombat scene, but it's fine. Lam won again, really great player, and he did his thing. We'll see if he'll still hold the candle when playing Mortal Kombat X. But yeah, hoping to play in more tourneys, hoping that the gaming industry, or the gaming sector here in BW, flourishes into something more impactful. And you know, it's one more hobby to be excited to, you know, be a part of. So yeah, shout out NGGs to everyone who I got to meet there. Shadow Biscuit, OD, or as I call him, OD Lou Kizzy, you know, Lam, Marshall, who's actually the owner of the PC that we were using there. Big shout outs to him. Havoc. If I see him again, I'm taking a few games off of him. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be him, Black Ghost, and everyone else in between. Hopefully I'll get to see more in the next tournament, you know, see some familiar faces, and it'll be a vibe for sure.